on stream. And now they're here finding a way, looking for victory. It's gonna be Pharaoh versus Amaryllis. This is gonna be Yoshi from New Jersey versus Bayonetta from Long Island. Amaryllis, they are an absolute sweetheart. Pharaoh, a tech monster. And you know, we're gonna see some weird interactions. We're gonna see a lot of silly things that that just make you like be like, damn, like that's wild. And we're gonna see just two players who, no matter what, win or lose, always have a good time.
For sure. I don't know how this matchup goes between Yoshi and
it's
Pharaoh.
so wonky. You see it a little bit, you know, you see it a little bit here and there, especially when Amaryllis makes it out to Westchester, right? Because Orjo is Fusion, New Jersey, right? You have Miles, you have Pharaoh, you also have Raptor as well. So, these folks have definitely played before. They are experienced in the matchup. That double jump armor obviously huge, as well as Bayo, very technical, has the movement capability theoretically in terms of burst movement over Yoshi, but Yoshi's air drift is able to keep up with it. And whereas Bayo's combo is very technical after being SDI, etc., Yoshi just hits you with 3 up airs, does 70, and then blows you up off the next.
Are you dead?
No, you aren't, because Yoshi, just a big old heavy boy, has that double jump armor too if he wants it, but you might be dead off this one if you don't SDI it. Pharaoh not ready, just drifting back to the platform to reset into the egg. He is the Yoshi who used that egg there more than anyone else, and Amaryllis loves to look for those forward airs off of that up tilt. You don't see him look for up tilt back here nearly as much as the other Bayonettas do either.
Ooh, try to get the up air off of the up tilt, and
there it is again, right? Looking for an up tilt into a non-traditional mix-up instead of just the up tilt back air. Pharaoh, right? Probably because you have that frame in between to match the double jump, and then the armor comes out. So instead, right, it's going to be Raptor stealing away that first stock and nearly 200%.
Yeah. Yes. Pharaoh is just lit. Oh, never mind. Even game.
You can live a lot of things, but that is a big fist, man.
Yeah, and you're not surviving that.
I don't think anybody's surviving that.
Ooh, never mind.
Unless you have that double jump, in which case you kind of get to survive whatever you want. A beautiful try positioning there from Pharaoh, but he didn't find the turnaround, so missing the first one, but picking up and cleaning up the mistake on the next one. And that time, Amaryllis as well. Reading the B reverse egg lay under platform. Every Yoshi loves that as a landing option in a platform mix-up. Amaryllis knows that, ready for it, and able to find the reset here as a result, plus rack up some damage. I strongly believe whoever takes the stock first, if they can get some extra credit, is going to win the game.
I definitely agree with this, for sure.
This has been going about as even as they come. These two have just been exchanging hit into, okay, we're going to reverse, reset to neutral, the other player's going to win, hit into reverse, into reset to neutral, etc., etc.
Exactly. I feel like once whoever gets the stock first will control the tempo as well for the rest of the game. So this is a very crucial stock here. All right, on the ledge.
Right, but the double jump armor burned early. I like that from Amaryllis, right? Trying to use the ABK to call out the landing option and start a combo where Yoshi wouldn't have hit the ground, wouldn't have the double jump, and wouldn't have armor back. Just missed spacing it though, and that opportunity to let Pharaoh back down means that instead of Amaryllis taking the stock, it's Pharaoh's turn, and now with a parry, that could have been a huge opening, but not able to find it up tilt back air, and just like that, my friend, this one's even.
Yup, just an even game right there. With a big sweet back air, evening up the stocks, and wait, is that an SD? No. Good little combo. Oh, nice air dodge call out, that might be your life? No.
Say not quite yet, but the air dodge speeds are locked in. However, right, even though there's 45, Yoshi is maybe 3 hits from just about killing you if they find one of their own. The damage is racking up right now. This is scary territory. Amaryllis trying not to get hit, trying not to get caught on this platform. And sometimes the best thing to do, right, is not push a button. Because guess what?
They're dead. Oh, no!
He got caught in the blind spot from the hurt box shift, just slithering underneath it, awkward distance, and that could spell disaster, but Amaryllis instead gonna have the opportunity to at least reverse it. Keep all the options open by just standing there just a little bit terrifyingly,
nice
but Yoshi making like he's Fox for a second, and that gonna send us to the next one.
Yup, and Pharaoh up 1-0. It was a back and forth game throughout. Both of them had a little bit of leads going forward from stock 1. Pharaoh had the lead. Then Amaryllis got the second one, and then it was final hit, and a beautiful call out from Pharaoh, getting a up smash. Now he's up 1-0. I'm interested to see what stage we're going to go for game number 2, unless he's just PS2 throughout, because some people do that. And we're going to go on.
We're just waiting for it to load in.
Back to PS2.
I was going to say, I expect to see this one the whole set. If not this stage, you know, maybe we'll see a town and city switch. But it's not, I don't expect it to be super likely, especially just, you know, with how versatile this matchup is. Bayo, you know, everyone wants to go to PS2. Like, Raptor probably will just keep going back here. And this is one of Bayonetta's best stages, right? The platform height, the ceiling height, the amount of stage space means you can reset, run away from them. Your movement is really good here, but also you have that 0 to death off platform, right, that we've seen time and time again.
All right. Very even game throughout right now. Oh, I forgot the super armor.
Yeah, you forgot that Yoshi can just choose not to play disadvantage sometimes, my friend. It's okay. We all do.
Oh, at that time, though, he waits for the super armor to come out, and now the F smash comes out, getting...
And didn't just wait, right?
Yep.
He baited it out early, right? He used those the 1-2 gun into bait the double jump, because that's what Yoshi's going to mash before air dodge, and then F smash.
Yup, and that was very smart. Now you're taking the first stock, and now you control the tempo at this point in the game.
For Bayonetta, that's absolutely huge, right? Because instead of having to scrap against Yoshi, as we saw in game number 1, all of a sudden Amaryllis can dance around, you know, not just up close, but also in this mid-range, right? Find these ABKs. When you don't like the interaction, reset to neutral and just play this really defensive game where you get to run away. However, when you get over-aggressive, when you don't respect your opponent, well, all it takes is that one hit to bring it back even, and so Pharaoh making a lot of mileage out of it, especially with that double jump armor. Your percent is low, but you might be able to find quite a lot here off one more hit.
All right, we're just playing neutral. Nice egg throw.
Beautiful pressure there on the neutral air as well. Didn't find it, but the egg gonna call you out. That being said, Bayonetta, right, just that burst movement off the ABK, able to find your way here back to stage. Now it's Pharaoh's turn once again, though. He's just kind of been locking down these neutrals, keeping the pace slow, but the dive ABK going to keep it Amaryllis' advantage state here, pushing you in the corner. Now with the corner pressure situation, my friend, what is he gonna find? What are they gonna possibly find here?
We're about to see, and a lot of back air being thrown, a lot of up air being thrown. Who's gonna get this kill for the second stock? Up smash, not gonna get it. Forward throw should be the play. Will it kill? No.
Not at that far under platform, right? So much space to cover on PS2, even though the blast zones are smaller. So much space on stage that it kind of just balances out a little bit. Burning that double jump there just to reset back to stage, not having it all there at the end of the day, but not going to matter. Amaryllis able to reset it to neutral and dash attack, catching Pharaoh slipping. The double jump was in the tank, but the preparation, the readiness wasn't, neither was the DI, and that's going to survive. That ground pound not going to do it just yet either, but now Amaryllis in a scary territory just to try and keep the stock count up. No extra credit. Pharaoh locking this one even, and Amaryllis' lead that they've had throughout the entire set long is just gone now.
Yup, and now it's just back to an even game after having such a pretty solid lead going early on to it. But we'll see how he will adapt into the final stock, see if he can take this game number 2 and make it even.
And that difference, right, between 1-1 and a best of 5 and 0-2 is so incredibly huge. And Amaryllis has been around long enough, has been coached by people at high enough levels, and has played at high enough levels to know that every step of the way. Pharaoh as well, right, has been here before. These players are not strangers either to the stage of bracket or to the scenario they find themselves in here. And it's going to be Amaryllis now with the corner pressure, with the advantage, they calling out the egg lay that we've seen Pharaoh love just so much. But he's still just not able to close out the stock. And if you keep giving Yoshi opportunities, all it takes is that single hit to close out the game.
Yup, all it takes is one.
One more. Not an F tilt, just about anything else.
Yeah, I'm about to say, like, that's not going to do anything, my friend. Oh, I'm not going to get it, but that will.
I was going to say, not only the up smash, but the up smash and then immediately buffering the crouch, right? Because you've seen Amaryllis is start to move away from a lot of these ABKs, and you're feeling like, hey, he's too close to actually commit to this here, grounded. So either he's going to aerial ABK, which Crouch is going to jump under, he's going to try, or he's going to probably try and jump fair me, because if he thinks I'm going to shield after the upcharge, right, you can fair one and then drift back and press, and it's safe. So looking for the Crouch underneath that, calling out the ensuing option, and then locking down the stock. Just beautiful discipline play from Pharaoh, and locking in a read, recognizing that by doing it went during the initial dash, he's either going to catch the initial dash in which case he wins the game, or out, in which case, well, nothing bad happens.
Yeah, and because of that, he takes game 2, having a commanding 2-0 lead, and that is huge in a situation like this. Because 1-1, anything can happen. 2-0, you gotta lock in.
My friend locked and loaded with that double jump armor to find a way back to stage. Now the pressure just right fair 1-2. Keep that pressure going. Try and keep them in the corner. Keep the advantage state, but just not able to do so. I like the cross up off that dive ABK. Resetting the stage to avoid that extended end lag from all of those aerial specials building on up, but just not able to get off. And Pharaoh just rinsing and repeating this all the way past 100, but now it's finally Amaryllis' turn.
And now off stage. We're back in neutral, in the middle. Very good damage. Very even game, 111 and 110. Only a 1% difference, but doesn't matter. The up air from Pharaoh, giving him the first stock and the lead. Two more stocks and
Pharaoh there with a great reaction, right? Seeing the dive ABK and standing shield, right? Standing shield frame 1, coming out about as fast as a button can. So able to use it to bounce you up, recognizing because of that you can catch the up air off of it. And as a result of the heads up awareness, now up 160 to nothing. Until you hit Amaryllis, though, you're not sitting pretty, because this game is still basically even. If there is that one more hit, you need to lock in some amount of extra credit here, but suddenly Amaryllis is starting to make that very difficult to find.
For sure. Ooh, dash attack, not gonna get the kill. 203 Yoshi being pretty heavy.
Yep, and that double jump armor as well. Remember that too in the back pocket always. I like the flutter there to find the safe pressure on shield off the drift, but just not able to lock it in. After that, the egg roll, the dash attack, now the huge combo. This is big damage from Pharaoh, living all the way at 220. Any single hit he gets is huge for him. This is max rage, and then quite a bit, right? Almost a full 100% past what is max.
For sure, and again, before he was at what, 180 at like 0. Oh,
he's still alive.
Still alive? What?
How? It was, you know, actually, what am I saying? I know how it was. Weak hit Bayo dash attack, and weak hit, strong hit kills. Weak hit does not kill us.
And he's still alive.
And neither does neutral air.
Jesus.
Yeah, man, Yoshi's heavy. People forget that this character actually pretty far up there in the weight among the cast as well. You know, being floaty, which does kill you off the top faster, sure, but makes you also just live off those sides a little longer. Finally, the up air gonna do it so fast that if you blinked, you probably quite literally missed it. But now, at the end of the day, it's going to be Amaryllis here, taking 75 just to get that stock off, and showing you that Bayonetta killing, despite largely being a meme at this point, still can be a problem.
Yeah, for sure. Ooh, the spike though, and now big momentum from Pharaoh at this point.
Pharaoh was like, hold on, you gave yourself a chance? Never mind, and I'm gonna crouch walk on you to boot? This man has literally said, I want to 3-0 you so fast you don't even see it coming. And Amaryllis trying to get on the board. They are trying to just keep themselves in this set, give themselves a chance at top 8, because remember, if they don't find it here, this is loser side. This is winner or go home. This is back against the wall, and this is Amaryllis' potential last tournament stock.
Yup, so lock in or go home. And RA 54% extra credit. RA doing pretty well for Pharaoh at this point. Amaryllis need to find something and quick. Nice down air.
I like the gun pressure, but just not able to find too much more. The back air call gonna do it, and Amaryllis lost that stock at 50%, up to 50 on the next one, so it took about 100. That's as much as Amaryllis did to Pharaoh there, and then found it back, right? This game, realistically, for all intents and purposes, is even. And now the damage percent is starting to reflect that, and what was all Pharaoh's momentum just moments ago has been taken away by the pace of a game that has really slowed to a crawl here. And hey, Pharaoh, we saw you do it too much before, my friend. Nobody else is getting hit by that one today. They all took notes.
For sure, but good damage though, regardless.
Absolutely.
And now all it is, a up smash can just end the game.
Great DI there up from Pharaoh to avoid the tech chase situation and into that down tilt, which absolutely would have been death. Now giving yourself one more chance to get out of this corner, reset to neutral, potentially find that hit that will give you the set and not give Amaryllis a chance to start the progress here at what could be a reverse 3-0. But in order to do that, you need to get on the board. This is the chance. This is that last possible moment for Amaryllis, and the clock is winding down. 2 minutes left, put in the top corner. Any hit from Yoshi will kill. Almost no resources, no jump left. You just have the witch time and a prayer, and somehow gonna hold on.
Yup, and again, this is your last chance. It is so stressful if I'm one of them. Either you're getting 3-0 or we're going to game 4.
Did you notice it? Amaryllis is looking for a jump call out here for a raw back air.
I didn't think about that.
If you haven't noticed, Pharaoh just not jumping at all. You're seeing these empty hops trying to bait a jump to platform, a dash over, right? Trying to find any jump call out, right? Trying to force you to jump. Finally gonna get it and looks for the swing for the first time, but it's gonna just come up short, and just like that. Right now, Amaryllis waiting, saying, you need to come to me. I'm going to make you initiate. I might be up in percent, but I'm going to force you to time me out. Yoshi's air drift low does make that a real possibility. And with 60 seconds on the clock, you have to be careful because it could be coming.
Yeah, I'm just going to say this right now. If you're Pharaoh, please just camp. Just camp.
Yeah,
you have the lead.
If you're Pharaoh, go overtime. If you lose this game right here, just like that, it could be something you will regret, especially if you get reverse 3-0'd. But with 40 seconds, the time is starting to clock down out. And the flutter jump, there is nowhere to going. Oh, my friend, that move does so much damage. And so much knockback. Do you know how much damage that move does?
A lot.
Take a guess. Take a guess for the friends at home.
I'm going to guess 40.